I'm Maria. This is Val. Today we're going to be talking about deadheading, and this is Val's story, and I just love the whole concept of it. And we actually started talking just about your flowers.
I love gardening, and I love my
They must have
porch
200
and my
pots
deck, and it's what
everywhere.
I do. Yeah, and we do gardening together, and we talk about dead. How many of you deadhead out there? Yay!
Yeah.
I know some of you do, because some of you have subscribed to the channel, and I know because we talk. So please subscribe, send us notes. We'd love to hear from you. Deadheading is very therapeutic, and it's Zen-like and almost meditation style for me. So when we're talking about deadheading, it is usually in the summertime for me, clipping the plants. And I will go out on the deck with, surprise, a glass of wine, and decompress after the day and deadhead petunias. Those are the biggest ones that I do deadhead, but I'll deadhead anything from the daisies all the way.
Right, but I don't think people care about the deadheading of the flowers. What I think they do care about is your analogy to the deadheading.
Right, this is good to keep me on track. Right. Okay, so my analogy to this is the reason why you deadhead is to provide the other more flowers to bloom and grow. So when the flower's there, it dies off and it just sits there and it will form a seed pod. And a lot of times it uses the plant's energy. And you don't want that. So you just clip that little sucker off, and then suddenly, over the next few days and a few weeks, you've got more flourishing. So it's more about the recycling of death into sort of rebirth.
Man, that took a long time to get to that point.
It reminds me of this. I'm going to have Kyle zoom in on this book that I brought. This was a book that I read very soon after my mom had died, and it I've had this since about, well, hold on, I'm going to see. Does it say in here? Sometimes I put no. Oh, I did. 1997, I got this book. So my mom died in 1995. Episode on how to be a mom without a mom. You can check that one out. This was so helpful. There's a lot of words in this book, but my big takeaway from this book was emptying out your vessel so that you bring new stuff to fill it. And that's what deadheading means to me. So I was on that sort of search of, I now have this huge loss without my mom, but how it's done, but now you fill it with other stuff. So lots of things we can do to deadhead, not just if you don't have flowers, you can clean out that junk drawer. You can clean out your closet.
But I don't even think that for me, when we were talking about deadheading, it was really getting rid of the old and bringing in the new.
For new. Mm-hmm.
And we can look to Marie Kondo.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure you've all heard of her, but we'll get to that in a second. While we were talking about this, about getting rid of things, in our life and cleaning out.
Right.
Of course, I'm on Google, and what do I find?
What did you find?
I found it was on Best Life Online, and there's an article on 50 things no woman over 40 should own.
Oh.
Huh? Now there's a list.
They're telling me there's another list.
There's a list on stuff I'm not supposed to have. Okay.
You know what?
So
these lists are killing me.
So any canvas with inspirational mottos, that's like everywhere. Okay.
I had like a pillow, or no, that's not canvas, but you could have
brave,
that on the canvas thing.
Work hard. No.
Yeah.
Dump it.
Well, he's not over 40, so he can keep it.
Oh, it's a whole Ray Dunn thing. Okay. Sparkly eye makeup.
Oh, I love sparkly eye makeup.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it, I gotta put some on. Next episode, look for it.
Tights with holes. Why would you keep them?
That's funny. Yeah.
A nylon duffel bag, a bulletin board, anything of your exes, a magnifying mirror. That's necessary.
We need those.
What?
Why do I not have that? Okay, so interesting.
Okay, celebrity fragrances, bridesmaids dresses, headbands, scrunchies, claw clips, cubic zirconia, alcohol and plastic bottles, plastic wine glasses, clothes with logos, no Gap or Old Navy.
I'm gonna say yes to the plastic.
Sequined anything, a tube top, tassel anything,
Come on!
Beat up bras.
Well, that's go see Got Girls, huh?
Low-rise jeans. Who has the stomach to wear low-rise jeans? Okay.
They're
Choker
low riding and
necklace.
the belly's over
a
it.
dust ruffle. Half-dead plants.
Dust ruffle.
And those are just some of them. Do you have
There's
an
a
example
lot.
of anything?
No, but I had it from the other one that our girlfriends.
The red Solo cups?
Yes,
Do you have red Solo?
I do. We'll put that link there. So
oh my God.
These are things that are just randomly in your house. So we have red.
So that was something that was on one of the other lists that we looked at, and that was 40 things over 40, not 50.
Right.
So there was the piggy bank.
I don't know, he was really cute, but I will agree with this. I don't need this anymore. I don't know why I'm keeping it. It's actually pretty dusty still. So, right, we've got piggy bank. I'll move this around
random
here.
shot glasses.
I have,
Do you have those?
Yeah, I've got random shot glasses.
Old
who
remotes.
wouldn't? Hey, this is a good random shot glass. We'll get a real close-up on that, okay? This is one that our friends, this is one when Maria and I
Okay,
met.
we're doing
This is
the list.
from
Old shot
Barcelona.
glasses. Come on.
Oh, okay. Buttons.
Oh, you collect buttons.
Who doesn't want to have a tin can full of random buttons? Now I do because I own a button shop that is
you
from
don't.
the 1730s.
Okay, so the other list we had.
Look at this mellow roast. I mean, anyway, okay, yeah, no. Oh, remote controls that go to random things. So
We don't know what they go to.
Yeah, I mean. You don't know. So random
What else
remote
do you
controls.
have?
Oh, old perfume bottles. This is from
old perfume bottles, celebrity
So you know, I've been
Who's
married 25 years. This is so I read in a magazine, Glamour or Cosmopolitan, one of them when I was getting married, all fun stuff. And they said, pick a special fragrance out for your honeymoon. And whenever you wear it, you'll always think of your honeymoon. This is it. 25 years old people.
What is it?
It sucks still.
No, what is it?
It's sea glass or sea something. It was I went to CVS, okay? That's what we did, okay? It's not that. Okay, and the last thing that I brought from my house were in your junk drawer. Who doesn't want to have random chopsticks and, forks with the salt and a thing and ketchup things, which I did not bring those, but yeah, that's
I can't believe there's a list on, so if you have these things in your house, does that mean... What does it mean?
So we're talking about deadheading. We're talking about cleaning things out. And I think we're trying to, in these lists, are trying to help us to discern, does it bring you joy? Does this bring you joy anymore?
Does this bring you joy? I absolutely, I like Marie Kondo. I like her concept. And it really helped me with one thing in particular. When my mother passed away, which is in 1999, I kept a pair of shoes that she bought me. And with everything that happened with the brain surgery, I can't wear heels. I can't walk in them. I can wear them. And I had to let go, but I couldn't let go because it was my mother. And Marie Kondo, it's so simple. You look at it, you thank it for bringing you joy, and then you hope that when you give it away, somebody else will find the joy from it.
Exactly.
And it's helped me a lot to actually look at something and say, you brought me joy, thank you, and then give it away. I need to have like a whole house sale.
Yes,
I
we
need
all
to
do.
gut my house.
Because when at this age you collect things. I think we should have a question. We haven't had a question in a few episodes. If Girl Friday has a question for us, let's hear it. We'd love hearing from you.
Jenny Z from Rocky Hill, Connecticut wanted to know if you were to recall the moment of your life when you felt the proudest of someone, when would it be? When Val gave away her piggy bank?
That's a great question. I have one. I remember I was so proud. And it's a weird feeling. Feeling pride and being proud is weird. It's a weird feeling. And you want to say it's about your kids. This was about Scott. I was proud of Scott. So Scott, when I met him, was a great high school wrestler, and then he moved on to college to wrestle. And then we had 2 boys, and he got the boys into wrestling, but never pushed them, which I thought was a little odd because, I push my kids into music and all the stuff I want. So he, as the kids were getting older, started to do wrestling workout, and he entered into a overage wrestling
that's great
tournament I'm not going to remember the name of it. Whatever. Scott will be like, I remember. And I took pictures of him, and he had his little singlet on, and he was a beast. And I'm going to show you the picture because we're gonna put it in there. It was amazing. He got this guy, and this guy was 26 years old. That the one that he wrestled, and my husband was not. He was like 20 years older than this other wrestler. But it was an over the age group, so it was like an open tournament. Mm-hmm. And Scott wrestled 6 minutes. I think they're 2 each, whatever. And I was so proud of him and watching him wrestle. He ended up not winning, but he didn't get pinned or anything like that. He actually had the guy on his back. And I just was exploding with pride for him because I know how much it meant to him because he loves wrestling so much. So,
nice.
And you want, like, as you get older, you want to be doing the things that give you joy. You want, like, we want to keep singing. We want to keep performing. You want to keep whatever, golfing or playing basketball or biking or surfing or hiking.
Surfing, yay!
So you want to be doing all those things. So I think I was just really proud that he had the discipline and the gumption and the effort to put into it to do it. So that was my proud story. Thank you for saying that. I forget.
That was a great question.
Yeah,
Thank you,
question.
Girl Friday. So the takeaway here is clean out the past. Make room for the new because it's only going to make you better.
And the things that do give you joy, keep doing them. Right? That was like the question. Them. So it ties in with the deadheading. Like,
absolutely. Oh,
right?
Yes! Woo! Woo! Yeah.
Deb. We're so hip now. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe. We love hearing from you. And you're listening to Maria and Val on Truth Serum, where we're giving you a shot of the truth.
And all things that matter. Cheers. Val, what are you doing?
I was going to show Girl Friday these buttons.
No, Val, why do you bring? We were going to do separate shots.
No, these are buttons. They're cool. Do you want to see a few of them?
Oh my God, they're the same. She kept the same freaking button.
But they're from the button shop.
Who has a button shop?
I do. They're from Shells.
Lord help me.
They're lovely. They're
whatever.
Okay. Subscribe. Hello. Subscribe. Did you hear me? Subscribe.